Today, we're going to talk about how electrolytes can help with hydration. Water and healthy eating should be your go-to choices for fueling your body. But studies show that at any given time, 75% of Americans are dehydrated. If you're among that large group, or if you sweat a good bit, then likely electrolyte supplementation is for you. But what are electrolytes? In simple terms, they're electrically charged minerals that facilitate flow of water to cells so they don't shrivel up. Each electrolyte has its own job, but they also work together. When water and electrolytes are balanced, they facilitate flow of fluid into cells so you feel good and perform at your best. There are 4 primary electrolytes in the human body: sodium, potassium, chloride, and magnesium. They balance pH level, facilitate nerve and muscle function, move waste out of cells, replenish enzymes, support hormones, and as I said, regulate cellular intake of fluid. In the average person, 2/3 of bodily water is in cells, but much of the other 1/3 needs direction. Electrolytes facilitate osmosis by influencing water to move through aquaporins into cells. Sodium is the primary regulator of hydration because it attracts water. Too much or too little sodium, though, can cause muscle weakness, low blood pressure, impaired breathing, and even swelling of the brain, all of which, of course, inhibit on-course decision-making and shot execution. When you perspire, you naturally lose sodium, and it needs to be replenished. So even if you do your best eating healthy and drinking water, on a hot day when sweating, you'll probably need electrolyte replenishment. While sodium plays a key role in body function, from my standpoint, the most important electrolyte is potassium. And the reason is that we just need so much of it, and people don't get enough. To satisfy the daily requirement for potassium, you need to eat a lot of food containing it, like 16 bananas or 6 avocados. Since most people don't reach their needed intake of potassium, we emphasize its importance, and consequently, we recommend that you and your healthcare provider consider some electrolyte supplementation. Sodium and potassium together are key for providing energy. They power nerve and muscle interaction, and if there's a deficiency, fatigue sets in, and muscles can't execute signals from the brain for swing execution, so golf scores balloon. And finally, a word of caution about electrolyte concentrates. Many of them contain sweeteners, artificial colors, and chemicals that actually inhibit hydration. They don't live up to their billing. Others are designed for athletes in fast-paced running sports, offering levels of sodium and sugar that are far too high for most golfers. In reviewing nutrition labels, you may think that higher levels of electrolytes are always better than lower ones, but that's not always the case. Sports drinks and powders often contain too much sodium and sugar for golfers. You should look for a supplement with less sodium, no sugar, and no additives. The goal is to get what you need and not overdo it, so your mind is clear and your body is fresh. Please visit sharpfocusnutrition.com for more information and to learn about the first hydration electrolyte supplement designed for golfers.